boarding. I'm not boarding. I'm not boarding. I don't have a passport. I'm not boarding. I'm not going. Where my luggage? Where is my passport? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The captain cannot fly. The captain cannot fly.
What about Baba?
Who? Baba who? Who's Baba?
No.
I don't call anybody Baba.
While you were away, Baba became Baba.
The Joker cannot be president.
But they're looking at...
He's not going to be president.
By the way, I was approached before they approached Igathi, and I dismissed it flat out. Because how do you deputize somebody who does not know his left from his right? The man is functionally illiterate. The man cannot sit at a table and discuss anything. He does not understand public policy. He does not understand legislation. He does not understand governance. He does not understand our constitution. He has never read it. The man went there thinking the thing is a joke. He was put there by cabals with interest to control the billions of shillings that...
I have to say, Larry, that Abduda
Deda, yes.
Abduba Deda.
Yes.
You see, I can't even pronounce his name because he was a no-show. Joseph Nyaga and Cyrus Jirongo have demonstrated that they shouldn't even have been cleared by the IEBC because they're not ready even to debate, leave alone to assume the highest office in the land. So these guys shouldn't get any votes as far as I'm concerned. Secondly, Dr. Kaluyu is the greatest disappointment during this debate.
Why?
Because the man spoke a lot but said absolutely nothing. The man is ambiguous, general, and empty. He called himself a punda, a dog, and a man with a sling, and could not decide which one defines him.
He said pundas should...
In fact, Kariara should have been the presidential candidate, and Kaluyu could have been the deputy. Because Kariara was clear, Kariara was precise, Kariara was confident. This man was a bubble. Really a man about nothing. He was completely clueless.
What is a banana republic? In a country where individuals are richer than the Republic of Kenya, that's what a banana republic is, number one. There are individuals in this country, the Moi family, the Kenyatta family, the Biwott family, all of them combined are richer than the Republic of Kenya.
Than the cartels. But yes, cartels are central to the problems of Nairobi. And the three colleagues of mine actually are part of the cartels that I want to deal with. I will tell you who the cartels are. The cartels are people who have made money through shady business deals. My friend Evans Kidero has made his billions through shady deals. There is no industry he has built, but he has become a billionaire having been an employee throughout his life because he has looted every institution he has joined. Mumias has collapsed, and Nairobi is not a going concern anymore, according to the Auditor General. My friend Sonko is looting every land in Nairobi. He has a criminal record from Mombasa where he was jailed because of fraud, forgery, and drug dealing. Then he ran away from jail. So he's a cartel because he has a criminal record. And right now, he's grabbed many pieces of land and then stages a PR show, PR stunts, where he videotapes and pretends that he's come to rescue. My friend Peter Kenneth bankrupted Kenya Re. He basically looted a public institution to death. And when he was in Gatanga, he never promoted a motion in parliament, never sponsored a bill, never chaired a committee of parliament. Then here he is saying we need a manager. Nairobi need a leader, not a manager. I will hire managers to deal with different sectors, competent, ethical managers. And these three represent the worst of our...
Miguna always goes to an interview with a backup document. On the show, he's backed up with a constitution. And he's the king of facts. You need to have your facts right before you engage Miguna in a debate. That's why I had a backup document. I believe people have a right to be ignorant. Must
And
everyone?
and I didn't say I have a beef with ignorant people. No, nobody has a right to be ignorant. You know what? I'll explain to you why. Nobody has a right to be ignorant. Nobody. In fact, at independence, do you remember what your forefathers said they were fighting for?
I was not there.
Okay.
Yes.
The difference between me and you
Yes.
is that I read. I read things that happened when I was not there. That's why we do something called history in school.
You do read a lot. And I'm just
I
curious.
do quite a bit, yes.
Yes, so which means you
I
also,
love reading.
Which means you also go through the obituary section. If you have ever come across someone who's died out of ignorance.
Yes, majority of Kenyans die out of ignorance. Blame Dr. Kingori, doctor, for what he has.
Let me just, this is a personal question.
Yes.
That I've gathered.
All the questions were
interviews.
personal.
No, this is very personal.
No, but they were personal because they were asked to me as a person. I'm not an insect. I was not an insect before. I could assess her. I'm very good at assessing people. I weigh you, I know the scale, then I hit you. So I knew, just by the way she spoke, she behaved, I say, okay, fine. So which one do I give her now? It's very easy. You know, I knew that would just finish her. So I was waiting for her to jump in. Just like you, I'm waiting.
Peter Kenneth.
Well, let me tell you this. Peter Kenneth is the worst myth that has happened in this country.
What do you mean?
The worst myth, I'll explain. Other than the fact that Peter Kenneth, admittedly, is a handsome man, okay, and is from a mixed race, what is it that Peter Kenneth brings? I'll tell you why there is nothing about Peter Kenneth except color and beauty. We are not selling beauty here. you know, I tell people, no, listen to me. No, wait, let me speak.
He didn't perform in Katanga?
No, I will get there. You see how, when I'm governor, I will have probably a beauty department where we will have tourism, we will have beauty contests, and I can appoint Peter the head of beauty, and he can run contests for beauty. Number two, everybody at the Staré Boy Center passed, and Peter Kenneth was the very last student. There were only 2 students that failed flat, and Peter Kenneth was the last one, which means he got everything 0. It was 0. Now, no, this is about policy. How are you going to solve any problem if you are just pathetically, intellectually incapable? You see, there are things he can do, and I said, he joined them. Then Peter was rewarded by being appointed now, because Cheserem vetoed his appointment. He was now sneaked in to be the head of Kenyari Insurance Corporation. It's a state corporation. He bankrupted it. He looted it to death. So from there, he metamorphoses like Kenyan crooks always metamorphose into a member of parliament of Gatanga. Like Jirongo metamorphosed from minting 500 shilling notes, and Waiguru now want to metamorphose into a governor. You know, many crooks. Even Patini metamorphosed, want to metamorphose into an MP. There are many crooks who want. Is there any law bearing Peter Kenneth's name in the Republic of Kenya? One law, one bill, one motion that Peter Kenneth moved in Parliament. Is there a committee Peter Kenneth chaired in Parliament that you are aware of? 0. Is there anything, a report that Peter Kenneth presided over? That you see, you guys are celebrating mediocrity. At least Miguna has published books. You know that Miguna has been a lawyer. His clients